In this short video, I will introduce the RDCL2017 competition, which we organize for the International Conference on Document Analysis and Recognition. Because I promised a short video, I will only read out the title once. It is the ICDA competition on the recognition of documents with complex layouts 2017. It is one of two competitions that we run this year, and you can find links to the websites in the text below. The registration is open until June, and the results will be published and presented at this year's ICDA in Japan, and you can find the exact dates on the schedule page. There is a bit of a tradition to this competition. The first one was actually back in 2001. And in short, RDCL is about page analysis and recognition for magazines and also technical articles. When you register, you will find detailed information on the resources page, and there you can also download example images with ground truth. The page content is stored in page XML format, and the easiest way to view and edit that is with the Alethea software, which you can get from our website. And the light version will do just fine for this. Now I will go through the example pages and tell you in a bit more detail what the competition is about. What we want you to do is ultimately to recognize everything you can see on the page, and you will be provided with a set of images which are all in color and scanned at a resolution of 300 dpi. The first task is to segment the page into regions, which are represented by the outlines in form of polygons. The second task is to classify each region according to what they represent. You can find a list of possible types on the competition website. The most common ones are text, image, table, chart, graphic, and separator. Most important here is mainly the separation of text from non-text. And speaking of text, this year we also ask you to do text recognition as a bonus challenge. If you want an A+, so to speak, just run OCR on all text regions and store the text. We are not asking you, of course, to develop an OCR system. You can use any off-the-shelf tool as you see fit. And on our website you can also find a wrapper for Tesseract OCR, which outputs page XML. One purpose of the competitions is to document the progress in the field, of course. And for that we like to slightly increase the difficulty each time, hoping that one day we will have solved the problem of page analysis. And this time we introduced the concept of nested regions, so regions within regions. We only ask for nested text regions at this point, and only for text that is readable and forward-facing. And we don't evaluate the text content for nested regions, so all we need is the region outlines. Nested text regions will appear in photographs, adverts, and tables, for instance. On the website you will find a PDF with some more hints, and you can also have a look at the previous competition paper to find out how the evaluation works. And we encourage everybody who works in this field to take part. Speaking from experience, newcomers do have a good chance of winning, and even if not, we evaluate different aspects of the submitted methods, and you might do especially well in one of the tasks, which is of course of interest to the community. And that's it. You can email us if you have questions, and we are looking forward to your submissions.